Hi, I'm Hunter from OlderNDumber. Do you like our content? Well, you should think about supporting us on Patreon. That way you can get access to episodes a week earlier than everyone else. And you can see May's notes, where she talks about how awful we are at this. Anyway, enjoy the show, dipshit.
It's recording the sound of 6 McChickens.
There's only 2.
Only 2? What?
No, there's only 2. I only bought 2. I have tacos in the fridge still.
God damn.
I didn't eat them.
Where were those tacos from?
Joey's.
Oh, Joey's house. Okay,
Mhm.
they weren't the
I haven't been in my
at
bed
the
since we
gas
got home,
station.
so
Probably not good anymore.
we'll be fine.
What is this, a vanilla cream soda? What is this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just alcoholic? What's the alcohol in here?
Whipped cream vodka.
That's where the cream's coming from. Oh my god. That's dangerous. Oh my lord. Let me just...
Don't worry, there's only about 10 shots total in the mix.
Jesus Christ, Joey.
I only got 1 like on my Instagram post, and it was from OlderNDumber, from the people in this
it
room.
said you had more than one like.
No, I have more likes just from the people in this room.
Oh, because I was on the OlderNDumber Instagram.
Interesting.
It's a thought with 0 followers and 0 posts.
It's a bot.
Oh, nice. I must follow too many people on Instagram because I can't find Carter's post anymore.
He didn't make a post. He's gaslighting you.
He did. I saw it already. It says 1 new post. 1 new post.
He's gaslighting you.
Oh,
We didn't
look,
even
see.
We didn't even.
Post a little nice pictures.
Oh my
here.
god, so cute.
Mm.
We didn't even.
Most of them are of us.
We didn't even square up for the Universal photo this year. We look like chumps.
Square up? What do you mean?
We're off to the side.
I mean, that's just the person who took the picture.
Yeah. We could have looked behind us and we're like, oh, let us take 4 steps to the left.
I think it looks fine. I love how May is just...
That's the pose.
It is.
I know, but it looks also just like a May pose. Doesn't look like
May, you're a JoJo.
you're a Jolene. Jolene JoJo. Because she is a woman!
I don't know, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Welcome to another episode of OlderNDumber,
Away from your mic.
the podcast about 3 dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
Welcome in as we speak about our time after our vacation and just how hurt our bodies are. Going to NPR.
Bro, I slept for like 4 hours yesterday afternoon.
Just 4 hours? Wait, you mean like that was your sleep last night, or you like
No,
fell
I
asleep
took a
for
nap
4 hours?
For like 4 hours.
Was it after we played or before we played?
It was before.
Damn. Yeah, that makes sense.
My grandma was like, hey, let's go to lunch now that you're back. I was like, okay. We went over to lunch and I sat there and I stared at my food and I didn't eat anything. Boxed up the entire thing. I ate like 3 French fries.
Holy
Went home, fell face first on my bed and slept for like 4 hours.
Oh my god. Where'd you go?
Red Robin.
Oh, nice.
Yum.
Okay. Yum.
Yum. That was after I took the rental back.
The Star Wars crossover commercial goes, Red Robin, vroom. No?
That better not exist.
I think I've been
I don't
home
think
all
so.
of like 30 minutes in the last 2 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you haven't even bothered to play the haunting with your bros.
What's
Yeah,
that?
dude.
Not gonna be around tomorrow either.
Don't worry, I would never expect you to be.
It's fair.
It's okay. We have other bros.
Yeah, this is the way it goes. People drift apart.
So how's your week been since we got back? How you been feeling since we got back?
It's been a great week. I I'm still getting over whatever I caught in Florida.
The sniffles.
But it's been a great week. I've been home for like 30 minutes. I need to do some cleaning and unpack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Threw his stuff on the table and left.
pretty much threw it on my bed. Took like a...
It's not on your bed. It's on the table. I saw it when I came in.
Oh, my toys and stuff?
Yeah.
My bag is on my bed. Like my clothing bag.
So half on the table, half on the bed.
I'm surprised you made it that far.
He had to take a shower, and I mean, there's only one door over, so.
I'm surprised you took a shower.
I took a shower.
It's like,
Yeah.
feel my musk.
Oh my God.
My car musk.
I saw my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had lunch. And then we had food. And then we had more food. And we hung out a bunch. Because, you know, I've been gone for a week. And that's been it.
This is where you ask Joey how his week was.
Mm-mm. I want to stare at him longingly. How was your week, Joey? You said you went to Red Robin and you passed out in
Yesterday I
4
took the
hours,
rental
so that's
car
bad.
back.
Yesterday you took it back?
Yeah.
Thought you
That
were
was our
Yeah, I
first
thought you were
day
supposed
back.
to take it back on Wednesday.
The day that we got back at like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, isn't there like a drop off? Like
no,
you just.
I had scheduled to take it back the next day
Oh, okay.
so that I
So
could
you got one
clean
more.
it.
Got one more day with it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did not. I had to take it back by noon. So by
Oh.
the time I got up, it was time to take it back.
Oh, okay.
I had to take my broken monitor out of the back of it.
Ooh. Did you figure anything out about that? You gonna message him or what?
At this point, I don't know. Maybe I'll take it over to GRP.
Yeah.
And see what it would cost to put a new screen in. And they're like, oh, it'd be $300. I'm like, oh, I just spent that on a new monitor. So
Why don't you just
toss it out the door.
Have you not contacted the manufacturer?
It's not something that would be covered under a manufacturer warranty.
I mean, it could be. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure I've never read a manufacturer warranty that says idiot breaks screen, we'll replace.
Hunter did it.
Hunter had a dead
I had a dead
pixel.
pixel. I had a dead pixel. Well, it was a dead pixel, and then it made the whole screen not turn on.
Same thing.
Just tell them, you know, it's not turning on. And then when they turn it on, it's got a broke. They'll go, oh, it's broke. And you just go, oh, can you fix it? And they're like, fine.
For some reason, my screen shattered on its own.
Must have gotten really hot.
Ghost, maybe.
I did bring it to Florida, the climate change, you know?
How did you bring it to Florida? I threw it in the back of my trunk. Underneath all of the bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Next year.
Yeah.
Better packing. Maybe throw it in a box.
Put it in a box.
Mhm.
Or I'll just buy a laptop for recording on the road.
Last episode it was buy Joey a new monitor. This episode, buy Joey a laptop.
Yeah. So yeah, I took the car back, got my security deposit back. They were like, "Oh, what'd you do?" Went and then I had a whole conversation about Disney with the lady that I was returning the car with.
Nice.
My grandma called me. She's like, "Lunch?" And I was like, "Sure." Sat down at Red Robin, looked at my food, was like, "I have no will to
No
eat."
will to live.
Packed up my entire meal minus 3 fries. Went home, fell face first down in my bed, slept for 4 hours, woke up. Hunter was like, "Games?"
Games?
Played the Haunting on my new MSI monitor that was same day delivered to my house on the day we came home.
Yep. Absolutely wild.
Which I freaked out about because it wouldn't turn on. And then I was like, I was hitting the red button on the back like 1,000 times. And I was like, great, this one's broken too. And I got down to change the cords and I was like, oh, the power button's underneath it.
What was the red button you were pushing?
It's like to do the menu and
Oh
volume
my
and-
God.
Got up, played Haunting. Hunter was like, the whole time I was like, oh, Hunter, it sounds like you
No, it wasn't.
Sounds like you caught the sniffles. And he
That was
like,
a lie.
maybe a little.
I think I sniffled I sniffled more, but I coughed maybe once.
And then he was like, it's 8 o'clock. I got to go to bed.
no, it wasn't going to bed. We'd been playing for like 4 hours.
I was like, all right, go to bed.
I didn't even go to bed. We played for 4 hours, and then me and Michaela hung out.
And then I was like, May, where you at? And then May and Alexa and Erm and I played for like 4 more hours.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I went back to work today, worked with a new person. Pretty sure she hates me.
Nice.
Didn't talk to me at all.
Nice.
I was like,
I mean, it's your first time meeting, so.
it's like
And you're her boss.
trying
so.
to coach, and she's just like head down. She's like really tall, so her head's down. She's still looking at me. So yeah, I went back, got slammed because it's Spider-Man and Super Mario Wonder Day. So there was like 10,000 people that came out. And
Yeah.
I was like, cool, this is the best day to come back.
Best
Glad I didn't wait till
day
Saturday.
ever.
And that's my week. Then I was here and I made alcoholic cream sodas.
Yeah, they're good. I like it.
Hunter, did you get any rolls this week?
We've been home for like 3 days.
So excuse.
This is the third day.
You got to grind. You got to be on that grind set if you want to get rolls.
You're right. You're right.
You should have been in the car being like, available for rolls. We'll record right now.
In car.
In car.
In car. In car recording.
You got the little, your little tripod mounted sound booth. You just put it around your head. You stick your mic in there.
Oh, Kakarot! And you guys are like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, nothing. Yeah, like Joey said, we played some Haunting when we got back. Haunting's pretty cool. I think I've only been hit by 2 jump scare boxes so far from all the games that we've played. I do have a little bit of some snifflies, but
Jump scare boxes are an objective
that's wild.
for the haunting pass.
Did he get scared to shitless?
No, he was just like, whew.
Oh, what happened?
Can't walk through a haunted house. Has fucking head down, holding May. Please walk faster. Fucking, I'm getting jump scared by these boxes. Like the fuck?
every
Jesus
box.
Christ. I hear Hunter. Oh.
Because like I know it's gonna be there, so every time I open one, I'm like, okay. Every box I open, super clenched, stare at the screen. I think there was one that I forgot to like get ready for it, and it happened, and I was like, ooh, 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 you. Yeah, I got a little bit of some sniffles, but I'm using my nasal spray, so I'm good. It worked all day for work, so that's all that matters. And then when I got home, it started up again. So before we go out, I'll probably. I've had to do a stupid amount of work in 2 days.
Yeah,
because
apparently nobody else works at this guy's job.
nobody does what I do. Even though before I was there, it wasn't actually getting done before I got there. But I literally like laid out everything for events, and nothing got picked up from where I was. So when I came in, it was like, oh, Hunter, you're back. Oh, we're so glad you're back. Dude, look what we did to your desk. Oh, by the way, they popped a fucking confetti balloon over top of my desk. So confetti everywhere, all up in the keyboard, everything. And I'm like, you assholes. So anyway, confetti everywhere. So I had to clean that. And they're like, oh, yeah. Okay, so by the way, we have this event right now that's tomorrow. I need you to go ahead and do this. I need you to go ahead and do that. And then I need you to go ahead and take these layouts and make sure they go with this event. Basically just like nonstop as I got there. I was like, so I had to do, so in total it was like 6 events, but I could realistically was only able to do 4 of them. But for each event, I had to make 3 packages each. So I had to do like 12 packages total for all 4 events. And it literally took me all the way up to today, and I left a half hour later than I was supposed to. So yeah, I just had to do like 3 days worth of work in 1 day, which really sucked. And like the work that I did wasn't even like my best or really that good, because it was still missing a couple of things. But I got as much as I could out. What really made me happy though is that multiple people came to me and were like, oh my God, you're back now. The events will work. And I was like, what? And they're like, all the events have been shit since you left. They don't have event briefs. They don't have layouts. There's no buffet. There's no directions. So people were happy that I was back. I was like, oh, make sure you write that on the feedback.
Like,
glad Hunter is back.
You should fill out this form I have at the bottom of the Excel sheet. Should Hunter get a raise form?
Yeah. Hunter deserves raise form. So yeah, so just got back to work and been having to do like a lot, and then I have to go back on Sunday because I have to make up a day, so I have to work on Sunday. I only get 1 day off. But then again, I just had 12 off, so or 10 off or whatever we just did. So it's fine.
You're gonna go see the specialist about your sleep apnea.
I'm sure that will be.
I'm
sure it'll be a running thing for a little while until I can actually get an appointment. But you can check in with me every week if you want.
Well, I'm gonna go to the doctor about the
dipshits.
The lump in my side that I think is cancer. So
oh, great!
The least you can do is get your sleep apnea and feet fixed.
Yeah, dipshits keep me and Joey on track. Comment every week to ask if we have gone to the doctors yet, because every night I fight with death. Every day is a new day because I could have died every day. All right, I'm going to be super honest right now. I don't think I've actually said it yet. I'm actually very scared that I might die in my sleep. I don't know if I will, but I am scared about it more than usual because that's how.
You're the bear.
Well, yeah, you keep poking the bear.
You're gonna die.
I mean, yeah, you keep poking the bear, but in all honesty, it's really because my buddy's dad just recently died in his sleep.
Reggie White, 42 years old, dead, sleep apnea.
No.
Yeah.
How'd the CPAP feel? Smooth?
Doesn't feel any different.
Is it smooth?
That's the thing, is I don't feel any different sleeping with it.
Notice it because you're asleep.
I mean, sure, but like I don't know. Like I feel like I got the same amount of sleep, but then again, we were on vacation and I was sleeping on a fucking a board.
Michaela got like double the amount of sleep she usually
she got more sleep than she's ever gotten in her life.
Michaela had a glow about her. She was able to do everything at the theme parks. Wasn't sick at all.
It's really for her.
She was like skipping through Universal, like, let's go on Velocicoaster.
Oh my god. So yeah, I really want to make sure I do. I just, like I'm worried, obviously, and we'll see just how it goes. But like, I don't know, like, I don't know.
You gotta start thinking about your health. You're not a young man anymore.
The youngest man I know.
You're old.
Fuck you, you asshole. Not even 30 yet.
You act older than Joey. At least Joey has the soul of a child.
Soul of a child?
We call that autism.
I wasn't gonna say
another
it.
word for autism.
I wasn't gonna say it.
That's so funny. So yeah, I'm worried, but like I don't know, but like it's so weird because like I've never. It's only started to be a thing for like the last, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years.
And then your feet, that's probably plantar fasciitis, same shit Heather has.
Yeah, my feet are so weird. Like, that's the thing, is I can go almost the entire day and be fine. But it's like, right when I hit a certain time, like once I hit a certain hour, boom, I'm like, oh, fuck,
but
that's
then
it.
you don't
Done.
recover either.
Yeah, I'm not recovering
after
at all.
you hit that wall the first day, you were never right again for the rest of the weekend.
Nope.
So
I think it's like a thing where it's like, it's a moving scale, right? Like, so like here's the full thing, right? If it goes past this, okay, my feet are done. If it's like, because I can be like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, okay. Woo, oh, okay. Woo. But that first day we went, ooh, and then it just wouldn't come back down, Like it was just stuck in like your feet are fucked now. Look what you've done.
Yeah, I just
my
have to
struggle
hope that
since
this mass hasn't metastasized and moved into my ribs.
What's this mass you got going on? What are you talking about?
I have a lump on my side.
Sure, it's a lump.
It hurts.
Like you're positive it's a lump?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Like does it feel like a rock or does it feel like a?
It feels like a ball of fat.
Could just be that.
Could be a tumor.
That's not cool. When are you gonna go and check that out?
When I can get into the doctor, soonish probably.
Takes forever to get into a doctor.
Early detection is the key.
That's what they say, and yet they're like, yeah, we can get you in 8 months.
Hopefully they can just take a couple ribs out and I'll be okay. I'll be like, do the other side too, then I can suck my own dick.
Oh my god, I knew it! I knew when you said it you were gonna say some bullshit like that. Fucking idiot. So yeah, But we are back from vacation. We just literally got back on Wednesday from traveling from North Carolina where we had recorded the vacation podcast. And now we're on the post-vacation podcast.
In the hotel room where me and May almost died.
Yep, you almost died, which that wasn't in the podcast. Do you want to talk about that?
There was a crazy person outside of our room at 5 in the morning, and then May and me, she was in her bed, and she was like, are we alive? And I was like, nope.
What was it? There was some guy outside
a guy outside arguing with someone over the phone, and then he was like, I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking skull in. And we were like, we locked the door.
Fuck these white people.
Yeah, all right. Yep.
Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy guy.
And then he said, I'm the Roach King, and this is my domain.
In the Roach King.
Hey guys, Hunter here, and
Hey, son, what you doing?
John, nothing. Just recording an ad for the podcast.
Oh, that's cool. Can I try?
Sure.
If you support Older and Dumber on Patreon, you'll get week early access to all their episodes, along with exclusive content and more. So go support my son and his friends Carter and Joey, and become a dipshit today.
Wow. But anyway, we are back from vacation, and we have a post-vacation topic. Joey, what is it?
All right. Well, we've seen a lot of different, and this is a Mandela effect episode for me, because I swear to God, when I pitched it, I was like, man, we already did this. And they're going to say, you idiot, we've already done this.
No, I don't think we've done this.
And so I'm wondering if I've either pitched it before and it didn't take, or if it's in the Forbidden Lost Will Never Be Heard episode somewhere.
Oh.
But
that's
we're going to talk about franchises that we think deserve theme park attractions and what those attractions might be. Because there's many, many attractions out there with many different themes from many different franchises that we all know and love. But there's many franchises that are not represented yet.
Yeah. Joey pitched this idea this morning, and I was like, no, we haven't done that yet. And I was like, let's do it. But then I was like, let's take a step further and not only pick the movie or franchise, but design the ride, or at least talk about what we think the ride would be. So I did that, and I think Joey did that, and Carter didn't do it, but I'm sure he'll do it on the fly.
I'm not making rides.
Wow.
He hates rides.
He does. He hates them.
He's like, I only want to go on airboats.
Airboats. That's all of his rides. He says this franchise, it's an airboat. We just go on an airboat.
It's Alligator the ride, and we go on an airboat, and the alligator trains me.
The coming of age story.
So I think it's your topic. How about you start, Joey?
Okay. So I thought that Doctor Who could make a cool themed area.
That seems pretty cool.
You could have Daleks rolling around and
a whole area, not even just a ride.
Like
You're talking
a themed
like its own
area,
Galaxy Edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you'd have meet and greets with the various doctors.
Sure.
You could have
you could make your own theme park doctor, because the doctors change every season. Yeah.
You could do a whole show.
This is the theme. This is theme park Doctor Who.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do a whole show where they regenerate and reveal the park doctor as the new doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought a cool ride would be the TARDIS A Race Through Time.
Okay.
Right, and it would be like a standing roller coaster.
A standing roller coaster?
Yep.
Holy
I don't know
shit.
if you've ever done those before, but they're cool.
I don't think I have.
But it would be a new ride vehicle, and it would be essentially a TARDIS-shaped ride vehicle that could hold 4. You'd all strap in there and be open on the sides, and it would be full motion, so it could spin and loop to loop on its own. And then it would just be like you go through different scenes of various times. You could have some animatronics from the show, like Cybermen and Daleks, and I think it would be cool.
Very cool. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'd ride that. Even though I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan, I'd ride it. Well, then I'll go next. So my first one, and that I believe deserves a ride at least, is Disney's Onward, the D&D movie. It's really, really good. I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, but it's
I heard it was mid.
It's a fantastic movie. Like amazing.
Trolls in it, right?
It's got everything.
No, the main characters.
Oh, they're not trolls. They're like, they look kind of like trolls. I forget what they call them.
Like blue guys, right?
Yeah, they're like blue guys.
He's got like a battle vest.
Right. It's got oh my God, help me. Star-Lord. Chris Pratt. It has Chris Pratt in it.
Oh, no wonder nobody wanted to watch it.
It's so good.
That's Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, that's right. Tom
Are
Holland.
they the brothers?
Bro, it's so
I thought it was interesting
fucking
because
good.
of that. I think they have an interesting
That movie
dynamic.
is fantastically wild. Very, very good. I like Onward a lot.
I hear it was mid though.
So I have 5 rides made.
For
Now
Onward?
we're onward?
No. I have 5 ideas, Disney. I'm going to need you to go ahead and listen.
I was like, what the fuck?
By the way,
this guy's an Onward stand.
by the way, I do need to. We should probably say that if any companies somehow make a ride after this episode came out,
You owe us money.
Yeah, you owe us money. If they're based on our rides, you owe us money. Just make sure that's said now. You know. So I will prefix this with. So I have 6 things that I want to be amusement park rides, but I only made rides for 5 of them. But I will prefix this with, I did use ChatGPT to help me. I basically told it what I want.
He fucking AI'd this shit.
Oh, I did. I AI'd the ride big time. I was like, but I gave it a huge prompt. I was like,
he's like, I'm an artist.
No.
Like,
I was like, all right.
Paragraphs.
I was like, all right. So, but I'm gonna tell. I didn't.
Joey, is this art? I wrote 3 paragraphs and it made me an art piece.
I didn't completely make these rides. All I did was give ChatGPT, it needs to be about this. I want it to have this, add some things. Do not give me options. Make every decision. So for Onward, this is the ride that we got. Quest for the Phoenix Gem. The theme and setting. The amusement park ride Quest for the Phoenix Gem is based on the 2020 movie Onward. The ride takes place in a fantastical magical world inspired by the film. Visitors will embark on an epic quest to find the elusive Phoenix Gem, just like Ian and Barley Lightfoot in the movie. The Q Area. The Q Area is designed to resemble the Lightfoot family home. Guests will walk through a life-size replica of the house, complete with the suburban setting and magical artifacts scattered around. This immersive setting sets the stage for the adventure ahead. The ride vehicle. The ride vehicle is a modern, high-tech van designed to look like Guinevere, the van in the movie. The van's exterior will feature...
That's a good name for a van.
Yeah.
That'll be our van next year.
The van's exterior will feature animated eyes and a personality just like in the film. The interior is equipped with comfortable seats, safety restraints, and interactive screens. This is the ride experience. Once on board, visitors will be greeted by a holographic version of Ian and Barley Lightfoot, who explain the quest to find the Phoenix Gem. The van drives through the magical world, taking riders on a thrilling journey through different lands, including the Manicore's Tavern, the Bridge of Fire, and the Wild Unicorn Forest. Each segment of the ride is filled with stunning visual effects, animatronics, and 3D projections that bring the world to Onward to life. Riders will encounter various mythical creatures, magical obstacles, and puzzles to solve along the way. They must work together as a team to overcome challenges and progress through the quest. How I designed this was like Smuggler's Run, but Onward, but like way better.
Where if one person just holds their button down, it still works.
It doesn't. No. Interactive elements. The ride includes interactive elements for riders to participate in the quest. At certain points, passengers will use the touch screen in their vehicles to cast spells, solve riddles, and make decisions that affect the outcome of the journey, meaning that the end of the ride is different depending on what you do. And then the climax of the ride takes place when they get to the Forgotten City, where the Phoenix Gem is said to be located. The riders face a climactic challenge as they must use their newfound magical abilities to unlock the gem's protective enchantments and reveal its hidden location. They find it. You'll fly back to Lightfoot's home, where the quest is completed. Then you unload and go into a gift shop.
Naturally.
Yeah. I mean, right? Come on.
You have to sell product at the end.
But yeah, so that's my Onward ride.
That seems like a ride that would have a lot of people want to go in it, but not buy any product at the end of it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when was the last time we bought something after the shop?
Yeah, but like Onward, really? I'm gonna buy like
Onward's dope.
Like the few souvenir gifts I'm gonna get is Onward.
Battle vests.
Yeah, they're gonna have all types of D&D, magical, fantasy stuff.
Onward.
Dice.
Star Trek.
That's you?
I don't think there's any Star Trek theme parks or any themed rides
Star Trek
for
rides?
Star Trek.
I don't think so.
Mine would be the exploratory shuttles.
Be like, all right, you're all red shirts, and we're beaming you down to the.
I think it would be more like Star Tours, but interactive Star Tours.
Right.
So you would like sort of like Smuggler's Run, but in a exploratory pod, and you have to like dial in to go to different planets.
That's cool.
So you get to choose like
Where you go.
where
Yeah.
the shuttle takes you.
There's like a bunch of options, and there's anomalies along the way that probably happen
They can fuck you over.
because it's Star
Yeah.
Trek.
Yeah.
Very
To
cool.
find a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, you're like corruption.
The corruption ran too deep.
Corruption.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
I don't know. I feel like a mecha theme thing is a big miss for parks.
Like Pacific Rim kind of thing? Or
Yeah, like
Gundam
where
and-
you're piloting like a Gundam or something. I think
Yeah.
that could be really cool. Like there's a lot of, like we saw with Flight of Passage, there's a lot of sick VR sort of.
Yeah.
And I feel like some sort of like a mech warrior attraction where you're like, all right, you sit down in your thing and it's like an interactive. Yeah, you have to pilot the
Yeah.
mech and like attack things. It's sort
I
of
mean,
like,
they have games like that at arcades. Why not make that into a ride?
yeah, like a whole
Yeah.
experience. It's like, oh, and you feel like when shit hits you,
Yeah,
and
that'd be so
like
dope.
they
You put a vest on.
yeah, like or the restraint itself has
Oh,
like.
it's got little
Yeah.
haptic feedback. Yeah.
I think
that'd be
that could
sick.
be really cool to do something like that.
I'd ride the shit
because you
out of
can
that.
definitely they can simulate G forces and stuff, so you can do like the jump jetting and you can feel the recoil when you shot, like it can move the seat back. and
Yeah.
I really feel like something like that could be cool.
I'd ride that shit. That'd be dope.
And they could even do it where like you're up against other teams, like you know, sort of like in Men in Black, you like do the thing where you shoot the other car.
Oh,
where
yeah.
the other like there's multiple queues and like you line up against the other queues and you like battle for high score
For
in it,
supremacy.
too. I think that could be really cool.
That would be dope. That'd be sick. I'd ride that.
Hunter's got his next chat
I do.
GPT thing open.
Get ready, guys.
Next is Moana. I don't think there's a Moana ride
They
yet.
just opened an attraction, but it's like a walk-through water garden kind
Right.
of deal.
So it's not like a ride.
It's not a ride.
Right. So I've come up with a ride for
Get Maui's hook back. The ride.
Oh, that'd be cool. So this is called Voyage of Moana. So we'll go past the theme, right? It's obviously
It's
fucking
Moana.
it's Moana. The queue area. The queue area is designed to resemble the village of Motunui, where Moana hails from. Guests will walk through a lively Polynesian village scene, complete with lush vegetation, traditional huts, and the iconic heart of the Tafiti. The queue is filled with tribal artifacts, lush vegetation, and animated characters that set the stage for the ride. The ride vehicle is a large, intricately designed outrigger canoe. It can accommodate a group of riders, and each canoe is equipped with comfortable seating and safety restraints. The canoes are painted with vibrant Polynesian designs and patterns. The ride experience. Once on board, visitors set sail on a journey through the vast ocean. The ride begins with a gentle meandering through the scenery waters of Motunui, offering breathtaking views of the island, complete with animatronic villagers and Moana herself. It's now my thought process was like Frozen. So sort of like that. As the journey continues, the riders encounter a series of challenges, adventures inspired by the movie, including navigating treacherous reefs, encountering the Kakamora pirates, and braving the depths of Lolotai. I actually don't know how to say that one. Throughout the ride, Moana and Maui
Manos.
appear as life-sized animatronics to help guide and interact with the riders. And then there's an idea for an interactive element, which is there's water cannons on the canoe, and you shoot like some of the evil things. At the end, you face off against Takei, the like big volcano, and you and then they get calmed down, and that's like the end of the ride. But you witness the restoration of Tafiti's heart, and there's like special effects and stuff like that. But yeah, you'd like go through and then but I mean, you didn't have to have the water cannons. They could just pretend like you're doing that. But yeah, and then return to the queue area, blah blah. So it's like a water ride, kind of like Frozen, with those type of animatronics where it's got the
3D faces.
3D faces, and but it's like it's really slow at first, and then it's like you follow along with the journey of Moana, and then fight against the
Gets a little more wild at the end.
yeah. Moana.
Moana.
Go ahead.
I don't have another one.
He doesn't even have another.
You had one, and that's it.
That's the one that I think it should be themed.
Okay.
80s, like a 80s land.
80s land.
like MacGyver and
80s land. They're just like, here's a thrift
Just
shop.
all of the stuff for like Knight Rider.
Yeah,
and
like all of
18
those
and-
shows put together. Like
Just
Werewolf.
called 80s the ride.
no, it's not a ride. Like
No, it's
it
a
would be like
themed
80s
area. So
land.
there's
Like,
a
Oh,
Knight Rider
oh.
ride.
There's a
and
Knight Rider
an
ride, a
18
MacGyver ride, an 18
Welcome to
ride.
80s land.
Yeah, Airwolf.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't have ideas for the rides, but I think there's
80s
underrepresented.
land.
Yeah,
The nostalgia.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
Man, I just had a good one, and then 80s Land wiped it out.
80s land.
Oh, I know. I want a Fallout theme.
Oh, Fallout theme park would be amazing.
Like you enter the queue,
wasteland?
like the ticket area and everything is all vault themed. Like you park and you go in
You
one
go through
side,
a vault and
you go through the vault to get
yeah.
your tickets and like check in and everything, and then
But
when
then you go out
yeah,
of
there's
the
a
vault.
queue to get in, and then the vault door
Yes.
opens and rolls open, and you walk into the
That's
park.
sick.
It'd be so good.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, I'd go to that fucking theme park every year.
Like just that entrance, like into the park, would be worth it for me. Could be nothing else. It could be like, here's the Nuka-Cola bar, and here you can get in front of this green screen and get your picture taken with a laser rifle and a Brotherhood of Steel helmet.
I mean, Brotherhood of Steel walking around like stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
But yeah, I feel like you could do a lot. Like you could do different areas too. So
Be
you
a
could
roller
do-
coaster called Fat Man. And it's just boom, and you just hear explosions every turn.
Yeah, it catapults you.
Yeah.
It's a launch coaster. You could have different themed areas too, based on the different wastelands.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Mojave Wasteland.
And just like whatever
New
that,
California Republic.
just like that, whatever that country themed area in Disney is, they're playing Big Iron.
Dude, they could have raiders like driving around every once in a while. Like, going
Yeah.
through. It'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. Just if it was that entrance through the vault and like the vault door opens and you walk into the park, that would make the whole thing worth it. Even if it had nothing else.
If it was just that, that's the ride. It's just the queue.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. The Fat Man roller coaster would be so dope.
Yeah, you could have it's a launch coaster and then they're shaped like the front of the train is the front of a mini nuke. And
Yeah.
the car is the back.
Back of the mini nuke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be awesome. There should be a Death Claw. It's called the Settlement Ride. And you go through, and then the settlement gets attacked by a Death Claw. And then a Death Claw comes out at the end.
Yeah, it jumps out.
I think my settlement ride would just be you would go on a track and you would go and it would be like a settlement needs your help.
Preston Garvey comes out at the beginning. He's like,
Settlement needs your help.
General, there's a settlement that needs your help.
And then like a quarter way through the ride, he's like, a settlement needs your help, and it takes you on a different track.
You like switch tracks.
Oh shit, okay. That's funny.
Does that like 4 times. Then the big animatronic death claw at the end. Worth.
There could be a Brotherhood of Steel ride where it's all just propaganda the whole
Oh no, it's
time.
a vertibird.
Oh, it's a vertibird.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, and you could do like the Smuggler's Run thing with that as well, where you're like going through and you're like firing down on
Shooting
enclaves with the door
miniguns and,
guns.
yeah, that'd be sick. All right, my next ride. And I honestly think this would be a really cool ride. I picked Rango. You guys remember Rango with Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
He's the lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Be a pretty cool theme sort of like ride. So the queue area is immersive visitors in the dusty and eclectic town of Dirt. Guests meander through an old Western-style street, complete with ramshackle buildings, saloons, and dusty streets. And you encounter various animatronic characters from the movie, setting the stage, blah, blah, blah. The ride vehicle is Rango's signature mode of transportation, an oversized, customized golf cart with a saddle and a Wild West theme. The carts can accommodate several riders at once and feature lap bars for safety. Once on board, the adventure begins as visitors follow Rango, the chameleon hero, through the eccentric town of Dirt. The ride takes passengers through a series of scenes and encounters inspired by the movie. As the ride progresses, visitors experience thrilling moments, including a high-speed chase through the desert, an encounter with the sinister rattlesnake Jake, and a shootout.
Snake.
Yeah, in a shootout with villains. The ride incorporates special effects, animatronics, and 3D projections to make the world of Rango come to life. And there's you get guns distance to shoot like the villains and stuff. I also don't know if that'd be too good on the little cart, but like it could be when you get to the end. Do a little high noon action. But then the climax of the ride unfolds in a spectacular showdown in the heart of dirt. Visitors in Rango must confront the corrupt mayor and his gang in an action-packed scene filled with thrilling special effects. But yeah, I think a Rango ride would be pretty cool. I feel like Rango's a very good movie, and I feel like it's popular, but it doesn't get enough love.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Rango?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god!
He had to turn away from his mic for that.
I feel like Rango would be a movie you've seen before. That's wild. All right, Carter, go ahead.
Pull the other one out of my ass. What am I going to do this time?
Pull another one out of your ass.
Ubisoft Park.
All right, Skip.
Sam Fisher goes through a park. You have to save America.
You get night vision goggles.
Again.
You have to save America.
And it's a shooting ride like Men in Black.
Okay.
Yep.
That feels like
with night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
Everyone has to put on night vision goggles.
But you have to like make sure it's like a ride. Like the night vision goggles come off and on, and whenever the lights sometimes turn on,
you
have
take
to
them
be
off.
like, flashbang.
Flashbang.
And you shoot. Yeah. And at the end, just like in Splinter Cell Conviction, you have to shoot your enemy, your friend's cart. And it goes wee. Just like Men in Black.
All right, Joe, you got another one?
No, I'm not done. This is Ubisoft Land.
You're my bad. You're my bad.
Assassin's Creed.
Rainbow
What's
Six
next?
Siege.
Oh, it's just all the shooters.
It's a swinging.
It's all the
ride.
shooters.
It's like one of those boats,
Like a pirate ship?
But it's just you. Like it's on a rope.
You're doing the rope.
Yeah, you're doing the rope.
They slow it way down when you get like in the middle,
Yeah,
and
like,
then they speed it back up.
Am I gonna go through this window?
Ride stops halfway through.
Yeah.
You're just dangling.
And then the Assassin's Creed obviously is a drop tower.
Oh yeah, 100% drop tower. Yeah. And they have you actually lay down. Like it's not a sit ride. You lay down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you start standing up, and then the ride goes like this,
and then it leans you over and drops you.
Yeah, and then you come back up.
That'd be wild.
That'd be sick. I'd ride that shit.
Yep.
What else?
There's virtual ride.
about Watch
It's
Dogs?
also it's the same thing as Assassin's Creed. That's the same game, same universe.
What? Not even the same universe.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed are different universe.
No, they are not.
Yes, they are.
I will bet you $100.
Do it.
In cash.
Do it.
That Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs are in the same universe.
Man, I feel like
I'm
there's
betting you
something
right
can
now.
do here.
I bet you $100. Shake on it.
I don't believe you.
He doesn't believe you enough to make that bet.
They're in similar.
They're in the same universe. In the first game, there's a
Because
person you can.
Ubisoft has never come out and said that they are, but there's Easter eggs that
There's a
lean
phone that
into
you
the
can hack
fact-
that's like
lean
a
into
character.
the fact that
Yeah,
they
okay.
are. That Abstergo exists in Watch Dogs.
They're the same universe.
Different universe.
Same universe.
Different universe.
There's a lot of hypothesis that the main character from the first game was a descendant of an assassin.
Different universe. What's your next one, Jay?
A dueling roller coaster.
Ooh, what is it though?
Star Platinum versus the world.
Oh, it's a JoJo! Dude, that'd be dope. A JoJo ride? No way it's popular enough to be able to actually make a JoJo ride. But yeah, it's two coasters that like,
Yeah.
bro, and they like stop, and then that'd be so sick. Yeah, I'd ride that shit. That'd be awesome. Dueling roller coaster, JoJo, Bizarre Adventure. Be quite the bizarre coaster. Next,
one of them is a virtual ride with JoJo's, and you're a dog.
Oh, and you die.
You get beaten.
you just constantly get killed. Yeah. So my next ride, and I kind of wasn't
The
saying it
G-forces
first
are of someone's
because
foot kicking you from the side.
The car
I didn't say this one earlier.
You just get sprayed with.
Yeah, it's a ride of all of the dogs. It's a journey of the dogs of JoJo. At
Oh,
first, you start off with
God.
all the heat coming in because you get burned alive because Dio throws you in a furnace.
You just see, like, you're like, oh, what's going on? Oh, I must be a dog. I'm like sniffing around, and you get picked up. And you see Dio's face. He throws you in the furnace, and it just like lights up fire.
It's like the mummy in the room
And
just
you
sets
wake
on
up
fire.
and you're the next dog. It's like you're just reincarnating the same dog.
You're like, oh my god, what just happened? You're walking and you see like fucking cars there, and you see the other like truck driving at you, and he's just like, God, you're like, oh, okay.
This guy
I'm
saved
all right. You're another dog. You're like, oh, what's going on? And then just get kicked.
Why?
You start eating chocolate and you're like, oh, this is a nice life.
Oh, it smells like chocolate. Coffee. I smell coffee.
Then Dio kills you.
This
Watch
next one,
yourself chew your own leg off.
I thought for sure one of you would say this one, but I guess not, so I'll be the one to say it. The Alien franchise.
Oh, that was a thing.
It was a thing?
Yeah, extraterrestrial, and then it became Stitch's Escape.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, this one's better.
It was too scary, and they had to take it out.
This one's called Alien Encounter Journey to LV-426. Q area is designed to resemble a high-tech space station where visitors prepare for the mission to LV-426.
Should be designed to represent the Nostromo.
The atmosphere is filled with futuristic technology, dim lighting, and the tense ambience of the alien universe. Screens display mission briefings and warnings about the potential danger ahead. The ride vehicle is a state-of-the-art spaceship simulator. So it's a big old spaceship. Passengers board the individual seats equipped with safety restraints, VR headsets, and motion simulation capabilities. The seats are designed to provide an immersive and spine-tingling experience. Once on board, visitors embark on a journey to LV-426, joining a group of space explorers. The ride is a combination of a motion simulator and a virtual reality experience, which makes riders feel as though they are inside a spaceship hurtling through space. The journey takes visitors to the planet's surface where they explore abandoned facilities and come face to face with the terrifying xenomorph creatures. The ride includes thrilling elements such as sudden drops, sharp turns, and unexpected encounters with the extraterrestrial horrors. The use of virtual reality enhances the sense of dread and vulnerability. Throughout the ride, passengers are equipped with pulse rifles via their headsets, allowing them to fend off xenomorph attacks. The success of this interactive element affects the outcome of the mission and adds an element of survival horror. So like some of you could survive and some of you don't survive at the end of the ride. So it says like when you're leaving the queue, it says, honor for or remembering of your fallen comrades. And it'll show each person who died and the people who lived. Be pretty cool. Yeah. It simulates an escape off of the planet. You return to the space station, blah, blah, blah. But it's all very like Flight of Passage, but with like VR headsets you can shoot.
And the alien queen's on the space station.
That'd be funny as shit.
Kills your synthetic.
Yeah, so the whole ride's like... So it's a cross between like Flight of Passage, Star Tours, and probably like Transformers, how the ride moves like that. Carter?
I don't have another one.
Joey?
What are we... Yeah, I don't know.
I've got another one.
I'm sure you do. Halo, baby. I want a Warthog Escape.
Oh, I'll do that one. Horizon Zero Dawn.
I think Halo would be fun. Halo Reach, though, where all your friends die.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you have to watch them.
I just think the Warthog Escape. Any of the Warthog Escapes as a ride.
Oh, and one of your Warthog gets flipped over.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
No, you could do that. You could do that. Like you're like regular ass Marines, right? And you're trying to escape and your Warthog gets flipped over midway through the ride and you're like upside down. And then you have like a chief animatronic come out and he grabs it and flips it over.
Oh my God.
Back onto the track.
That'd be wild. I'd ride that.
Flood's like coming in. He jumps on like a ghost. Just like
push buttons for like plasma grenades and like
Nah, just a turret.
Just turrets.
Yeah.
Warthog turret.
Yeah. No shit handles.
Oh shit. Yeah, that'd be cool. My next one was Horizon Zero Dawn. The queue would be you'd walk through like the village and stuff like that, but the ride itself it'd be these large vehicles designed to look like Alloy's mount. So you'd ride on a Strider. Mm-hmm. It'd probably fit like 4 people or so. You would basically ride on this. You'd feel like you're leaping and you'd ride through like the areas and stuff. And it'd be like a half coaster kind of thing. So it would be on a track, but you would be like seeing all the different like creatures of the world of Horizon Zero Dawn. But then eventually having to face off against a Thunderjaw like at the end. And then you get away safely or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Right under a tall neck.
Yeah, exactly. There'd be some slow parts, but it looks like you're just like galloping up to something, jump off of a cliff, and,
Yeah.
Sick.
How many more do you have?
One more.
Go ahead.
Just a ride for Miles Morales.
Oh,
Specifically
I'm
Miles
surprised you didn't
Morales.
say Mass Effect.
I didn't think it could be popular enough to get a ride.
Doesn't have to be popular.
I guess you're right.
Fallout can't support a whole theme park, but I would go to a Fallout theme park.
All right, then yeah, I would go to Mass Effect theme park. I think it would be fucking awesome.
It could just be a Microsoft theme park because Bethesda is now owned by Microsoft. And then you could add in the Halo and like all the other games.
Bethesda didn't make Mass Effect though.
Okay.
BioWare
We
did.
cut Mass Effect.
It's a BioWare theme park. You get Mass Effect, you get Knights of the Old Republic, you get Dragon
5
Age.
people go to this park.
Wow.
Can't Disney own Star Wars? They'd be like,
Dipshits,
no,
would
no
you
way.
go to the BioWare theme park? Tell us in the comments. Yeah, Mass Effect theme park would be fucking dope. Like you get to do like combat training and like
Pokemon?
a Pokemon theme park. I think that exists.
Probably in Japan.
Yeah, that probably already exists. Just like a Naruto theme park already exists. Ramen. Yeah, you get to like it'd be super dope. Ride on the Normandy. That's one of the rides.
It blows up. You get sucked out into space, freeze to death.
Yeah. Be cool. Be cool. I like simulated death.
Oh, you should ride this JoJo dog ride.
Yeah, it sounds really fun. Anyway,
Don't worry, there's gonna be more dogs that die.
Damn.
Remember when that guy ate that dog and then spit it in the owner's mouth?
That was fucking
Wild.
absolutely wild. That villain was a bit much.
He's
Don't
still
worry.
he's still alive, but he's a rock.
He's
now.
in a rock now
Don't worry.
forever.
There's more villains in this arc that are a bit much.
It was like, and he's raped 3 people since the age of 12. At the age of 12.
It's really wild though, like in juxtaposition, like because the protagonists are not like that. They're just like, oh, look at us, we're regular guys doing regular guy things, going out and
This
getting
is
lunch.
just another school day.
to face off another fucking horrible.
And then it's like,
serial
I'm
killer.
the face peeler, and I peel faces with my stand.
Jesus Christ.
And Jotaro's like, I like fashion and turtles.
Anyway. Well, I think that's our rides and stuff that we hope to be a theme park.
Dipshits, let's hear yours.
Yeah, let's hear theme parks, dipshits. Theme parks or rides. You don't have to go into a whole thing like I
What do you
did,
think
but
would be cool.
yeah, tell us. Carter, get us out of here.
Did you know that every Tuesday at around 9 o'clock we play Starfinder? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
On
been so long.
May's
What is it
channel.
like? What is it about?
It's about stars and finding them and yourself.
It's about finding the stars within yourself.
Damn, bro. Every Wednesday,
T-shirt we need.
around 9 o'clock, around Melia's channel, we play Baldur's Gate.
I've
Some-
heard that rumor. I don't know if that's
sometimes.
true.
Yeah, we haven't played that game in a long time.
We play that game on Melia's channel as well. We have Gaslight Theater. Once a month.
Yeah.
I've heard that rumor too.
That's been going once a month.
We also,
Once a month.
you know
Yeah.
where you
Every
are.
other
You're on the podcast.
Go look at the releases. They're
every
once a month.
Friday. Trey, where can you find all of these things?
If you want to keep up to date on all those fantastic events and releases and where we might be showing up near you, you can follow us at OlderNDumber on all social media platforms, minus a couple of dumb ones. But the best way to reach out to us and ask us questions about what we're doing is with our Discord. Reese said he couldn't find the Discord invite on the link tree the other day, so we'll have to double check and make sure it's up there, but find it on the link tree. Also, if you want to support us and get us to shows near you, you can do so by using Patreon, patreon.com/OlderNDumber, where you can support us as low as $5 a month. Yeah. Follow Carter at JCarterRut, Hunter at Voice of Hunter, me at Slooty Mage, and our talented editor May at Mellia.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
On this planet we call
Earth.
Nice.
That was
Thank
like
you,
riding pirates with the animatronics on.
Thank you, dipshits, so much. You guys are great. You guys make all of this worth it. We're Glad that you continue to come back and listen to us. We really thank you for your support, and we will see you again next week.